Timothy is Savage Galati, coming at you with a new video. This time I'm showing part of my trap line that I ran this year, me catching a coon and cleaning that coon up and turning it into critter stew. Set number 6 here, a pocket cubby set with some rotten fish in the back, 2 175 coil springs up front here. I bedded on sticks so they're above water, and all I gotta do is throw some dirt down on these and cover it up and it'll be ready. Look how tied up this coon is here. This is my creek set. That big fat raccoon that wedged herself in this tree here. There he is. These straps off here. Just one holding the ankle of the front foot. We got a nice coon here. Alright, so we're skinning these furs out today. All we're going to do is flip them over, cut around the butt like that from foot to foot here, slit down the tail, take the bone out of the tail, and then unfurl this fur in a case style, which means like a tube basically, all the way down the animal and off of the head. So here's the skinned raccoon, a lot of fat on it. First thing I'm going to do is trim the fat off the hind end here, and then I'm going to turn this hind end, these two quarters into stew meat. Trimming the fat off here. There we go, nice slab of fat. Alright, I deboned this raccoon, the hind end and the backstraps, and then I trimmed all the fat off here. There was a lot of fat, and then I chunked it all up into stew meat. this fire started here. Some kindling. Got some Siberian garlic here that my father grew. There's a little farm out back. Get 2 cloves out of it. Mix them in with the meat. First we need a splash of oil. And then we need this raccoon stew meat with a little bit of Siberian garlic in it. We're going to braise the meat. Now that we braised the meat, we're going to slide this off the fire, let it cool down before we add the broth. I'm going to add 2 32-ounce jugs of beef broth. Okay, added 64 ounces of beef broth. And put it back over the heat. Put the lid back on it. Let her simmer. Got a yellow onion, celery, carrots, and homegrown russet potatoes. First I'm going to skin the potatoes and the carrots, then I'm going to chunk all these guys up and add them to the stew. Definitely boiling. There we go. Added the vegetables to our stew. Yeah, everything looks good and soft now. Getting somewhere. Mixing flour and water here for the stew to thicken it up. Looking for the consistency of honey. Alright, time to take this bad boy off. That's a nice looking stew there. I'm going to plate some of it. Alright, time for the taste test, baby. Got a chunk of meat here. I can taste the raccoon in it. It tastes mostly like beef with a hint of like funky raccoon. Raccoon's just like a greasy, kind of musky smelling animal. So it tastes pretty good, but a little bit weird. Tell you, the rest of the stew though is hella good. Vegetables are amazing. Meat is pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, see y'all later.